It's a great day here at the Fashion Crimes Podcast. It's Friday, the best day of the week, obvi, in my world, and I hope it is in your world too. Thanks for tuning in, as I hope that you've become addicted to this podcast. Nothing would make me happier. It's been some downtime with me as we just got back from vacay at the beach on the coast in North Carolina. Now, gearing up for our next vacay in Europe, we are going to Paris and we're going to Amsterdam for Jonathan's birthday. Yes. Now, I used to throw him a birthday party because I'm a nice person. And who doesn't love that? Well, he doesn't. And after a few years of celebrating with a party, he was like, can you please stop having parties for you in my honor? Excuse me. Just because it's your birthday doesn't mean I can't enjoy your party with my friends in attendance as well. Rude. Anyway, so now we just go on a trip, and this year we decided to go to Europe. This is the point, is now, you're going to totally benefit as we're going to go over, of course, how to pack like a pro. And we'll skim on the highlights of discussing style tips and recommendations for a post-career lifestyle, which I love that term, by the way. I do not like the term retirement, as we all know what that insinuates. Now, I looked up some additional words that I thought had a more positive spin on the word retirement. Terms like next chapter, life after work, encore career, if you're pursuing a new, vocation or a second, calling in life. Freedom phase, post-career life, third act, reinvention. Love that one too. Downshifting, new beginning, time off for good, work-free life, permanent vacation, unplugged life. And honestly, some people continue to work or to choose to do something completely different. So the question is, how do you pivot your wardrobe to support a completely different lifestyle than before? It's not something that you do overnight. It is a gradual change, but you can start by assessing what you already have and what you know what that means. My favorite thing in the whole world, cleaning out your closet. Don't worry, I'm not going to smack you upside the head with that, but we are going to change over some of those categories in small doses. It's not scary. It's something your future self will be glad that you did. This is episode 254 of the Fashion Crimes Podcast. So glad you're here. But flying off the printing press at Amazon Books is Stop Making These Fashion Mistakes by yours truly. Are you tired of not loving the way that you look? If not for you, for sure, for somebody you probably know. But with this captivating and quick style guide, you can instantly break the cycle of feeling like you look just okay and good enough to feeling proportionate, empowered, and self-confident. It describes in detail the top fashion and style mistakes that people make without even knowing it. And if you are indeed making any type of fashion mistake, big or small, I want you to know this book is the first step in your style evolution to help get you unstuck. Now, I can't think of a better way to make your outside match your inside with stop making these fashion mistakes. I mean, just think about your friends or your friends of friends who definitely need this. Get your copy now on Amazon.com. Just type in Holly Katz book or Stop Making These Fashion Mistakes and it will come up for you. It's about a 15-minute read and it makes a great gift. Let's be honest. I can't thank you enough for those who have already bought the book and bought it for others as gifts. and we've gotten tremendous positive feedback from it. And it truly is the gift that keeps on giving. So keep sending me your pictures. If you send me a picture or a DM or an email, you will totally get a shout out. So don't wait. You'll be glad you did. I promise. Now, would I ever steer you wrong? And that would be a no. But in the meantime, let's paint the picture, shall we? Here you are. There you are. You've cut your work hours down. Now you're ready to tell everyone to take this job and shove it. Or you're struggling with how much longer you want to give your time away and spend less time with family and with grandchildren. Or even if you don't have grandkids yet, it's probably getting close and you don't want to be done with outside time suckers, that aren't serving you at this moment in time in life. But whatever your story is, I want you to be in the driver's seat, not in the passenger seat. What do I mean by that? If you're a person who doesn't like change, then this message is for you. The sooner you get started, the sooner you'll be done. And we're not talking about major change. We're talking about subtle change, like taking one clothing category at a time. It's common that if you're not loving shopping or not sure what to get, you can end up with clothes that are too large for you for sure. But to avoid this, look for fabrics that have some stretch so that you can move easily without wearing larger sizes. Fitted clothing fits. It's form fitting, yes, but it doesn't mean that you're wearing something too tight. Now, if you can see your problem areas, you probably want to size up, but it doesn't mean that you have to wear clothes that are really, really big on you. That is a fashion crime. Now, if you've been working your whole life and you have a work wardrobe, how do you transition work clothes without tearing your closet apart? Now, we break it down and make it a slow process so we don't leave you crying in the middle of your closet floor. Now, even though you won't have the exact same schedule every single day of your life, you have to figure out how you will spend the majority of your time during the day, and this will dictate what you will be wearing. Now, if you've downloaded the only wardrobe checklist you'll ever need, you've already gotten ahead of the game. Now, that is episode 118, and if you haven't, please feel free to go back and listen to that, and you'll find everything listed that you need to have in your closet. But just know this, if you aren't organized and you need to go through your stuff to see what you have, that is the first step. In case we're just assuming, that you're organized, we're going to start with some things that you need to purge and replace. Starting with the most obvious category that we need to discuss is the shoes. Do you have too many? Do you not have enough? Are you wearing the same shoes all the time and not giving yourself a chance to wear anything else? Are you only wearing comfortable shoes? And when I say that, I don't mean you should wear shoes that are uncomfortable. Just know that it's a give and take. Now, if you're running around on the regular, you should be wearing updated, hip, comfortable sneakers that are a fun color and can give you some style. Now, some brands that I recommend are the New Balance 327s or the 9060s or the 574s. With the Vehas, which I love the Vehas, you should consider the V90s or the V10s or the Panica Suedes or the Supergas, which have been around since 1911. They're the ultimate Italian tennis shoe. I love the 2740s and the 2750s or the Sucanis or the Sucanis, however you pronounce it. Try the Shadow 5 or 6000s or the Jazz Triples. Lucky for you, all these suggestions and more are on your Pinterest board for the week. So head on over to Pinterest and check out to see which ones you like the best. Sneakers that give you a little bit of edge, it just makes you cooler than all of your buddies. And you have no excuse because they go with everything. Jeans, slacks, dresses, skirts, whatever. Now, if you exercise or you work out, use those sneakers just for working out and wear the examples I just suggested for your actual outfits. Now, there are so many other brands that I like too, but those are just a little different and what you won't see walking down the street over and over again. Just saying. Now, if you're wearing flats or shoes that don't give you any support, that could cause problems for you physically. You cannot skimp on good shoes, okay? But if you're in the market for a sandal, try Cork Ease, that's Korkes, or Gentle Soul by Kenneth Cole. They have some really cute styles and will be the most comfortable shoes you have ever owned. Please give those brands a try. And if you have too many shoes, then you need to weed out the weak and just keep the best of the best. If you have a worn pair of shoes that are completely dogged out or you've just worn them to death, you've probably gotten your money's worth and you need to let them go. But be aware that your drive for comfort may make you want to wear shoes that are more about function than about style. Just try your best to find a balance, okay? Don't go for just style and don't go just for comfort because then you might end up with some old lady shoes. I'm just saying. Slacks, pants, and jeans. In this category, you need to have a few great pair of fitting jeans, even if you aren't a person who wears jeans on the regular. Now, we had a top summer pant episode. Now, that was episode 246, not too long ago. So please go back and listen to that episode if you haven't already. Some great suggestions there and options for you for pants. But since it's summer and maybe you're considering some linen pants, Fashion Bestie Sarah wrote in this week, as she always does, and she is one of my pen pals. And she wrote in and asked how to wear linen. I bought some summer pants based on your summer pant episode, including some linen ones and a few linen tops. Now, all are casual. I love the look of pressed linen. Now, I know it's wrinkled after 2 minutes, but I've been noticing many people opting for the out of the laundry wrinkled look. To me, it looks sloppy, but I do not love having to go to the dry cleaners or, heaven forbid, ironing everything myself. Part of me says go for it because I will wear my new items much more often, but part of me hears my mother and my grandmother saying, now you're going out like that. Opinions and advice, please. Sarah, thank you so much for writing in on that subject. Now, yes, you can and you will see people wearing linen while wrinkled. Inevitably, it's inevitable. However, my advice is not to buy a garment that is just straight 100% linen. You want to get a linen blend. It wrinkles less and it still has the cooling effect of wearing linen. Also, no one in this day and age should be ironing. Nobody. Get yourself a steamer, which will make your life so much easier. Now, I love a steamer and I steam every single thing that I can get my hands on. And an iron is just too much work, and a steamer is quicker and way less annoying to deal with. So if you are considering linen, just know that it looks great while standing, not so great after sitting. With choosing pants for post-career or really any time in life, it's really all about the length. Now, there's only a few lengths that you should consider, whether it's jeans, linen pants, slacks, or what have you. Now, they should hit right at the top of your foot, above the ankle bone for a cropped look, or like 2 to 3 inches above your ankle bone for a capri length. So 3 lengths should hit the top of your foot. They should hit right at the ankle bone for a cropped pant, and then 2 to 3 inches above that for a capri length. Anything shorter than a capri length is definitely going to age you. Nothing right under the knee or mid-calf. Fashion crime. Okay. According to the only wardrobe checklist you'll ever need, you should have slacks and jeans at least 3 colors of each. Now, you can certainly have more, of course, but you'll want different fabrics and colors to choose from. Choose a slack that has a structured fabric, which will usually help you with any problem areas that you have, as they will smooth you out in the back. Any light or flimsy fabric won't be doing you any favors. Trust and believe, speaking from experience. Now, if you're a petite person, you will be constantly getting your pants hemmed, as that is nothing new to you. But just know this, a great alterations person is the way to go. You have to make your clothes work for you, especially if you are vertically challenged. And the correct length of your pants can actually make you look longer and leaner. So there's that. And I know a lot of you have been looking for the perfect t-shirt and are in the market for more tops. Lucky for you, those will be available in my new online store. I will be carrying the perfect t-shirt, but until then, consider going through all of your t-shirts and just keeping the best of the best. If they are pilled, dogged out, stretched, or worn out from wear and tear, it's time to upgrade. I would also like to discourage you from wearing any major logos or souvenir t-shirts from previous trips that you've been on. That can certainly age you as well. You've been on the trip, you got the t-shirt, wear it around the house or, kicking around, not when you're trying to create a cohesive outfit. You should only be wearing high quality t-shirts that support your body type and fit you better than most. It should come below the waistband, but not below your hips. Your bra should cover your breast and not show anything through your t-shirt because your bra fabric is too thin. It should round you out and show that you have a waist. Crew or V-neck doesn't really matter, but your color should be vibrant and keep looking like new after a few washes. Not like you've worn it a gajillion times. But when it comes to blouses, it's really not about a pullover or a button down. Both are necessary in a cohesive wardrobe. Just know that the sleeve length and the hem can be altered if it's not perfect off the rack. Again, according to the only wardrobe checklist you'll ever need, there are several sleeve length options for you for your blouses. A variety of styles. Don't just buy 3 colors in one style. Don't be buying one shirt and buying it in 6 colors or 3 colors, okay? Mix it up. It's not a huge risk to try something just a little bit out of your comfort zone. Pattern is good. Color is good. And don't get so hung up on the details about what colors you should or should not be wearing. Try on the things that you like in the store and definitely try something different. Here's a hot tip. If you're worried about your midsection, stay away from any tops that cut right under the bust or have too much volume at the bottom. A long, flowy top does not a midsection hide. The more fabric you have trying to cover your stomach area, the more attention you actually bring to it. It's common for women as they age to want to cover up their bodies more, and they can end up wearing too much fabric that actually has the opposite effect and actually make you look larger. A long, flowy schmata top, fashion crime. Your clothes should fit and not be oversized. Don't be afraid to start wearing dresses in a post-career lifestyle. There are so many cute, sporty options these days that can be casual, comfortable, and chic. Now, I just happened to hit the Lacoste store when we were in Vegas, and just FYI, I was not hating it. It's not really my style, but the things they had were absolutely adorable. They have some great casual dresses. They have polo dresses and t-shirt dresses that are very stylish and, in my opinion, are ageless. Also try Beyond Yoga. Really cute daytime, easy flowing dresses for great moderate prices. And Everlane. They have everyday pieces that you can wear no matter what your style is. And P.S., hot tip, if you don't want to show your arms, just wear a t-shirt underneath your dress and problem solved. And P.S., did you know that you could wear a t-shirt under a strapless dress? Now, a lot of these dresses are jersey fabric, which normally is a t-shirt fabric. Just put your strapless dress on and boom, you have your t-shirt on, you have your strapless dress on, and it looks like a one-piece outfit. It looks like a one-piece dress. Throw on a jacket and a cute bag, and you look stylish and totally age appropriate. Great style is when people have no idea how old you are. And not for nothing, try a maxi skirt with a t-shirt. That's a great look too, and one of my favorites. The easiest way to dress a dress down or a skirt is, of course, to wear it with a t-shirt and hip sneakers. And bam, outfit solved. I found some I liked for you on BA and SH, and our friends at Reformation. They have some really great looking skirts and dresses, ones with buttons that might end up in my cart, which I cannot confirm or deny. There are so many other things that you need for your post-career lifestyle wardrobe. It's just too much for one episode. Summer jackets and summer sweaters, which we've chatted about before, updated loungewear for when you're just kicking around the house. But if you want to go check the mail, you can totally do that too. So it's not like you're wearing your pajamas. This is upgraded, elevated loungewear. And workout clothes, exercise clothes, whether you play golf, you play pickleball, you do Pilates or running or walking, you have to have great updated workout gear. It's just a non-negotiable, from your shoes to your socks to your sports bra. Now, that's a whole other episode, which we will get into at a later date. Until then, be careful of the old lady stores and sections in department stores, ones that are aimed for older women that can tend to be very, very frumpy. Better to skew just a hair younger, just a little bit, than too old. Ask for help in the store. That is why people work there. Not for nothing. It's very easy to get caught with a brand that you love, but make sure if you get it in the department store, look at the models, look at the people wearing it. Make sure you're not buying some pants that cut off right at the knee. You're too young for that. This is your post-career lifestyle. You're supposed to be more fabulous than you've ever been in your entire life. And I'm here to make that happen for you. Trust and believe. It's going to happen. I've already put it in the universe. Thanks to Sir We and Anne for writing in this week. Anne was complaining about her husband's socks and hit up the fashion hotline. Good on her. And Sari, she needed caftan advice. So happy you wrote in. Don't be afraid to ask questions and email me when you need me. Thank you so much for writing in to Anne and Sir We, and always to Sarah, because she always writes in. So you have an idea about a subject? I'm always taking requests. Make sure you let me know, and I will address it for you, because we all need to learn how to elevate our style and look better, especially in a post-career lifestyle. I just love that term. What are you doing post-career? I want to know. How are you filling your time? I hope that you will download the only wardrobe checklist you'll ever need, because then you'll be completely covered with your wardrobe. And also know this, just because you're in a post-career period in your life doesn't mean you have to dress a certain way. You dress the way that makes you feel authentically you, but you have to continue to elevate your style no matter what you're doing during the day. And if you're in workout clothes all day, they should be the best workout clothes. And if you're with your grandkids or with your family, or if you're on vacation, or if you live somewhere different 6 months out of the year, keep it going. Fashion should be fun and you should be feeling great every time you get dressed. If you don't feel great when you get dressed, let me know and we'll hook it up for you because that is your right. That is your right to look and feel fabulous, and clothes and style and fashion can do that for you. And I can help open the door. I can open that door for you so you can develop your style every single day and feel great every single day. So you deserve it, queen. Okay. I don't feel great every day, but I feel great most days. You should be feeling great most days. Now, all that to say, thank you so much for tuning in this week. I am the only Holly you need to know, and your favorite personal stylist, the hostess with the mostest. I hope that you'll hit that subscribe button below and listen to us every single week. We have different subjects just for you, fashion and style all day long. Got a question? Hit me up, Holly at Fashion Crimes Podcast, and I'll address it for you. Y'all have a fabulous, fashionable week. Bye.